Oh my gosh.
All right, so I'm thinking this is another 9th place match.
It is. It is. I believe this is the final one before we get into the top 8. I could be mistaken, but I think we're getting close to our top 8 here. Mr. R against Larry.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the last ones before top 8.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got to see all these crazy matches. You know, a lot of times you'll see some of the maybe like the losers bracket top 16 matches off screen. But shoutouts to UGC for having 2 different tournaments. Shoutouts to events to compete for at least before hosting, you know, our side tournament stream. Or I'm sorry, not side tournament. Our losers bracket matches.
Absolutely, yeah. All right, guys. So Mr. R against Larry Lurr. Let's see how this goes. This is probably going to be Fox against Sheik, at least early on. Final destination is the pick. We saw Mr. R lose that heartbreaking set to 0 early on. Larry fell earlier in the tournament to Dark Shad, who was just eliminated.
But just
see which of these guys get to top 8.
Yeah, just eliminated his former teammate Anti, and now he's going to try and fight his way into top 8. So yeah, this should be another, you know, even though we were talking about earlier how Mr. R is kind of a conventional, slower type, you know, slower pace player, that's not what Larry is. And I think Larry's going to kind of force his hand here and make him have to play a little bit more aggressive, or else he's going to get overwhelmed.
Yeah.
That seems to be what's happening here as Mr. R starts off very aggressive and to a very early lead.
Mr. R usually kind of busts out the gate super strong. I feel like he's kind of the 50-meter dash. He usually does really well early on, but later on in the set, he can sometimes fall apart.
Oh, so he's just a sprinter. Yeah. No cross-country for him.
No, yeah. He's not doing marathons, nothing like that. Yeah. So right now, he's got Larry at 124, and I feel like that might just be the nature of Sheik, just because it can be so difficult to get the kill. Goes for a back air there, it's not going to happen.
It is difficult to get the kill, but I think Sheik is one of the best characters for offstage edge guarding Fox.
Absolutely.
You know, he has a really, really hard time making it back to stage against this character, as we've seen many times in the past. So see how aggressive Mr. R wants to get off stage. And yeah, there you go.
That's such a mistake. I think he thought he grabbed the ledge, and then when he didn't, he had to use that up B. Mr. R just happy to go down there and go for that back air. Good stuff on his part.
Slow walk from Larry Lurr to kind of adjust his spacing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
Not like this.
This is what you were talking about,
yeah.
man.
Luckily, he's going to bounce off that Firefox. But it might not matter, as Mr. R is being so aggressive right now. This is crazy.
Just kind of taking him apart. This is that dissection that we talked about earlier. Mr. R is just so cold with this stuff. And right now, Larry just trying to find an answer for it. There's that patented Larry up tilt backwards at the ledge. He finally does get it. Doesn't get the immediate conversion, but does get the up air. Take off that first stock.
Yeah, so he's only at 56%, but it might not even matter, you know, depending on if he gets...
Well...
Yeah, that was good in my highlight reel.
Blink and you miss it. Blink and you
That
miss
is insane. No, Mr. R is tight. I would be so mad after that.
Why is it always Mr. R? Like, all this stuff always happens to Mr. R. I don't know what it is.
He must have broken so many mirrors, walked under so many, you know, ladders.
Literally the Frank Grimes of Smash 4. Like, if you've seen that Simpsons episode, like, that's this dude. Poor Mr. R. Just, the Eugene from Hey Arnold, like, all the bad stuff happening, it happens to Mr. R. Poor guy.
All right, well...
Game 2, final destination again. Mr. R doing the Mr. R thing.
That's gotta be so frustrating, man, because he was working on such a good game number 1. Everything was in his favor.
Oh, no way.
No.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Mr. R?
Mr. R's bad. He's bad, dog.
Hello?
I'm telling you. That's insane, but I think honestly like a neutral air or just like a back air trying to stage spike might have been a better option, but
he's tilted off the earth, man. He has to be. Like, poor guy, like, oh my gosh.
So like I was saying, man, he was winning. He was just in control of that first game, and one mistake, man.
Yeah. Goes for the down B. It's not going to work. Good stuff on that nair. Tries to chase him off. Good back air. Excellent tech from Larry. And immediate illusion back on stage to get stage control.
Here's the thing. All these techs are worth so much money.
Yeah.
Because this is a 9th place match. The loser will not be, as far as I know, making any money.
Yep. Good get-up attack from Mr. R. I don't think he's used that option yet. It's one that you use very sparingly, but it can be used correctly, as you just saw right there. Good bouncing fish. Gets himself off the ledge pressure.
It's funny, that bouncing fish, he was probably just trying to recover. I don't think he was really trying to be that aggressive, but it worked out for him.
Yeah. Good stuff there, yeah. Nair out of shield so strong, and he gets the down tilt, catches his hand. Larry waiting a little bit too long on that.
Yeah, I see Mr. R do that a lot, man. Grenade to grab the edge, and obviously he's not going to die, but it always puts him in kind of a weird situation. I wonder why.
It seems uncomfortable, but maybe it's one of those situations that looks bad, but it's really not, you know?
Oh, well, he lost his stock in that situation, and I've seen him lose stocks before like that, so I don't know. Oh, that's flanking from behind, so he's not going to get a real punish.
Yeah. Good dash tech. Mr. R bringing this back. Goes for the down tilt because he thought Larry was going to go to the ledge, but instead he just slams right into him. Larry a little bit behind here. Good nair. He's going to try to get back to the ledge. Oh. And actually, again, I mean, like, he's just kind of bum rushing him there instead of going for the ledge.
That's crazy. Miss R that's probably the last thing he was expecting.
Yeah.
So going to trade with the back air.
Oh,
no! The accidental fastball. And Larry getting a taste of his own, kind of like a taste of his own medicine for what happened in game number 1. Mr. R, luck shines upon you in game number 2, it seems.
Yeah. I don't...
It's fate, man.
Yeah. Blessed fortune comes to Mr. R. Good stuff. And I think he said he was going to ban Battlefield. I think that's what he said. I could be wrong. And then I think Larry said Dreamland. I'm probably telescoping this out too much. I'm a genius. All right, Dreamland 64.
Wow, that went 0 to 100 so quick.
I'm beautiful. I'm so smart.
I can't believe
so smart. Anyway.
All right, you're right, man. Dreamland is game number 3. And I don't even know how I can call this because so far the first 2 games has been, who dies the earliest.
Yeah.
Who's the loser.
That's really what it comes to. And I mean, like, both those games, I mean, the first game was decided by that fair that Larry put out, and then the second game by that SD. So let's see how this goes.
I don't know. Who do you think? This is Larry's counter pick. Why do you think Dreamland? Why do you think? I feel like Sheik does pretty well on the stage, all things considered. So what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't feel like this particularly benefits one more than the other. I just feel like probably Larry is just more. Larry is just more comfortable here, is the honest answer. Maybe the smaller blast zones, he feels like he can kill off the top easier with up airs. I mean, it's hard to say. Mr. R clearly afraid of Battlefield, so I don't know if the platforms, he just feels more comfortable here.
All right, well, let's see what happens. This one's starting off pretty even. Mr. R with a small lead, but it really doesn't matter against Fox. And up smash here, I think we'll actually close it.
Good nair there. He goes for the nair into up smash, but everybody's teching that lately. Good stuff. And excellent shine by Larry. That was so smart. We were waiting for the air dodge or the fast fall, one or the other. Instead, he stalls his momentum. That was so smart by Larry in that high-pressure situation. Yeah,
it's great that you can still do that. Really gives Fox an option for landing in bad situations, but it's not going to matter as Larry gets that bouncing fish off stage. I'm sorry, as Mr. R gets that bouncing fish off stage and takes the first stock from Larry. And it seems like whenever one person gets a stock, the next stock kind of gets ripped off in the next 10 seconds.
Sadly. Just take it away from him. Good forward air from Mr. R. A little bit of trading, just back and forth. Larry tried to punish the fair. Silly him. Gets jabbed instead. Forward throw into bouncing fish. Easy bread and butter. Jumps into that. And I feel like Mr. R has to be more careful of that. That's actually how we saw him lose to 0, at least the first 2 games, when he's jumping into shield.
Yeah.
Mr. R has to chill out a little bit. The pressure of get. Oh, okay.
No mix up, man.
Hashtag relatable. Like, that's happened to everyone. Like, I like that. Mr. R showing that even the best fall down sometimes.
That's great, man.
I like that.
And now Larry really taking advantage of that. And I guess I see why he picked the stage, because that's pretty scary. Getting up aired off from the top platform like that.
Oh no! Oh, I don't think he meant to grab the ledge. I don't think he meant to grab it. I think he tried to back air and he got attached to it and it made him die.
Yeah, I think that's probably the last thing he wanted to grab the edge. I'm telling you, man, these matches come down to who's going to make that one mistake in the crucial moment, and Mr. R was only making that game number 3. Larry going up 2 games to 1.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, Larry just kind of stealing that one away right there. It's such a surprise. Going to stay Sheik and Fox. Can't go back to Battlefield. Let's see where we're going. Town and City. Okay. Weird counter pick for somebody that didn't want. All right.
Oh, don't get up, Aaron. I guess.
Yeah. It just seems strange. I mean, he didn't want Battlefield. They went to Dreamland, and now he's going here. I don't know. But I guess we'll have to see. Mr. R exploding out of the gate.
Yeah, this is angry Mr. R.
If Mr. R, like I said, he always has like that blow-up first stock. If Mr. R was in Mario Kart, he'd be Toad. or Pipsy in Diddy Kong Racing. High acceleration, the top speed is a little lower. This man always comes out swinging.
All right. Well.
Oh no. Oh, I thought he was going to pop down.
Oh, there it is.
Yep, there it is. Fox is honest. Press 1 if Fox is honest.
That all made sense.
Oh my gosh.
I'm surprised they even went for 1 forward tilt. Get like, you could have got a little bit more damage from that. But
Yeah. He's trying the back air there. Good nair, but he gets the up tilt instead. Reads the air dodge. Yeah, Ramen, you know that's ill-advised.
Yes, that's very.
That's not safe, my boy. Oh.
Very unfortunate. Mr. R really trying to make something happen. You know, I think this has also been like kind of the name of the game for a lot of the sets we've watched today, where nobody's necessarily playing bad. Someone's just playing a lot better than the other person.
I agree.
And it seems like right now, Lurr is kind of has Mr. R's number.
And this is such a heartbreaker because Mr. R kind of known for being, he's always in the top 8, but he never, he very rarely breaches that top 3. And is he ever going to win that national? I mean, he's on the cusp. Right now, he's trying to get into this top 8, but Larry is just keeping him right out.
Yep. Needs to land this KO attack sooner rather than later because every hit he gets here is just money out of his pocket.
Now Larry, yeah, he's just going to sit on that platform. He does not want to fall into an up air. Watch the perfect pivot. Up tilts does not come to pass, but he does get the up air, and Fox is insane.
That's so unfortunate. Losing the first stock against Fox. Now you're at low percent, so you're going to take even more damage from his low percent combos.
It's a disaster.
Yeah. This is truly a snowball. Gets the trump, but doesn't get the back air. Man, things are just not going Mr. R's way.
Very unfortunate.
I believe in him, though. He can still do this. Just needs to close out the stock right now.
Yeah, we need like a soft hit nair into a bouncing fish or like needles or something. Like we need to make something happen, but it has to happen very soon.
89 is not that bad, and it's the dash attack not going to be enough, though.
There it is.
There it is. All right, so Mr. R down, but not quite out. 89, like I said, not that bad. Again, putting himself in that weird kind of ledge situation, but it's fine. He didn't take any damage this time.
We've seen him do this before, man. This kind of stuff. He had that legendary set against the Buzz at Big House. He can do this against top-level players. Just have to see if it happens. He's got to kick on that high acceleration, get a ton of damage on Fox early. This is doable.
And again, like I've said before, man, Fox off stage just gets bodied by this character, so needs to carry him off stage and make sure his edge guards are on point.
Oh, no!
He has the Firefox recovery. No, misses the back air. That could have very much been game.
When situations like that happen, you just have to wonder if this could have gone very differently, but apparently Mr. R not dwelling on it a bit.
Yeah, reading the illusion back on the stage, but now he's in a recovery situation, recovering high, so he does not have to worry about that two-frame.
Oh, I thought he was going to go crazy. I thought he was going to go wild for it. Good dash attack. Mr. R has brought this back.
Yep, and has the rage to get that kill even earlier than, doesn't have to worry about it too much.
He tried to fast fall the nair there to confirm into bouncing fish, but instead he hit the illusion. Good air dodge through the up air. Mr. R is chasing Larry all over the stage. He gets the soft hit in there, instinctively bouncing fishes, even though he's nowhere near him. He's got to get down.
On the platform, gets down from the platform, and there out of shield will knock Larry off stage, and Neil will knock him farther. Does not get the punish on the illusion back on stage.
He slammed right into him again. Larry's showing no fear, doesn't go for the ledge. He goes for the up tilt. There's the up throw. I think he tried to mix up the DI on that.
Oh my god, reads the illusion back on the stage with the down smash. Mr. R keeping himself in there, starting that stock at 89%, but he does not care. He knows he's solid enough to stay in this.
He said, "You're not getting through me again. You got away with it once. We're both at high percent. That's not happening again." That was so excellent by Mr. R. That adaptation, throwing out that down smash right where Larry was going to be. That's so smart.
What a smart play. Reading that illusion. He's gotten clocked by that illusion so many times. He said, you know what? This is the last time you will do illusion on stage, my friend, as we go back to Town and City for game number 5.
This is an intense set. Both of these guys wanted so bad to get into this top 8. Let's see how it goes. I don't think neither of them believe that they should really be playing right now for this loser's bracket. I mean, Larry lost to Dark Shad's 1 move, and Mr. R had to fight 0. Both of them want to make a huge dent in this top 8.
Absolutely, man. Both players. I would say that about a lot of players who got out in 9th place who probably don't deserve to be there. But yeah, let's see what happens. Larry off to a good start. It's not Final Destination, so this is probably what Mr. R likes to ignore. We've seen from before that he really likes counterpicking Final Destination.
Well, it's funny because Mr. R counterpicked this last game, and now Larry counterpicked this back.
It was such a close game, and honestly, Larry was winning that game until he made, Mr. R just kind of brought it back with Shonen Heart.
Good up tilt, tries to follow through with the up air. It's not going to happen. The Nair gets him off, and Fox has not really landed any up smashes in this set. I mean, he's always getting these kills through these up airs and back airs. He drops very low, but he's Sheik, so he's okay. Good get-up attack.
Yes, very
It's one of the few options where get-up attack is such a good idea.
Still very risky to do against Fox, who's always spacing out those short hop back airs, near the edge, but worked out for Mr. R in that situation. And now we have both our commands at kill percent, so it's really going to be who makes the mistake here.
Yep.
See, man, we don't
get up bouncing fish.
We don't see a lot of illusions back to stage like we were seeing in the games
hell
before.
no. Hell no. He's had enough of that.
The fear has been instilled in Larry, but he gets that back air, and now we're in the final stock for both our combatants.
This is potentially the final stock of the tournament for both these men. They want it badly. They're trying to get a piece of that $40,000 pop bonus. Who's going to make it into top 8?
0. This is dead even. 4 minutes remain, so...
And remember, both of these guys have ways of taking out the other stocks immediately. Larry, we saw it earlier with that fair spike, and Mr. R can carry Larry all the way off stage and force him to use that Firefox.
Yeah, absolutely,
These guys are deadly at any percent.
So it really doesn't matter who takes the lead here. It really just matters who is the most aware of their situation and who can force their opponent to make a mistake.
Good forward throw into the bouncing fish. Larry's off stage. Mr. R does not capitalize. He wants to hold center stage. He's trying to hold on to it very conservatively. Larry does not get the up tilt string that he wanted.
Gets another try, and it gets another, wow, 2 jabs in a row.
Just taking on extra damage.
Yeah, a lot of scrambles going on at very close range. You can tell both players are kind of nervous. They know how fast they can die. They know, one mistake here could be the end of their life, so...
Both staying mostly grounded, too. Mr. R only jumping when he sees an opportunity. Gets the bouncing fish. Larry going right through him on that illusion, and the difference is he wasn't close to where he was going to end up. Absolutely. He just went right past him.
Yeah, he's trying to get as far as possible from him with that illusion, man. He's trying to create some space to make it back on the stage. Wow.
Watch the back air. Excellent up tilt right now. Larry firing back with the up air.
Hey, that's not going to be enough, even on Talent City, but still so scary. Again, tickling in the blast zone. And that bouncing fish, will it be enough? No, he's going to survive right next to the blast zone again. Oh, he tried to read,
and I think he knew it.
He knew it.
He threw out the needles. There's the down throw. He's going to go for the back air. Not going to happen. Ramen has to be smart in his recovery. Normal get up, and we're okay. Going to take a breather. There's the back throw. Larry versus Mr. R. This is the last hit of their tournament.
My God, just barely dodging the hitboxes of both back air and up air. And it's scary.
Back and forth. They both want soft hit of Nair. You know they both want
they
it. They're
both want it,
hopping
man.
around.
Up tilt, gonna send. Wow, Sheik's so far upwards. She cannot take another one of those. Get up attack again. Very smart, but he runs in. Larry just back in with the grab, throwing Mr. R off stage once again. Has stage control. Everything is in Larry's favor right now, as that Nair will take it 3-2.
The bouncing fish to really all in. He bet it all on that one. If he would have hit it, I really feel like Larry was done. Even though it was on the other side of the stage, he had to go for it all. Larry just responding back with that Nair that he's been popping out constantly. Both of those guys doing short hop Nairs the entire final stock of that match. Larry just hit it first.
So mad. Larry had the read with the illusion back on stage. The needles, that would have been the read of 2016, just barely misspacing. Needles actually have a pretty big hitbox in terms, when you do them in the air. I'm surprised they didn't just clip him from behind, but he just barely missed.
Mr. R saw him right there. He was at that 45-degree angle. He threw him down, and he didn't connect it.
You know what? He might have also, maybe he might have be-reversed it by accident, because if he did it the opposite direction, it definitely would have caught him.
That's true. It could have been like a minor misjudgment. Could have been a minor, technical input. But
that's what I'm talking about, man. Like it's whoever. It comes down to whoever makes that one mistake. And unfortunately, Mr. R just barely misspacing it. That was the one mistake that cost him the very close set, very exciting set, though.
It cost him more than that. With all this money on the line, good Lord, man. Like, you're going to be thinking about that tonight. You're losing sleep over it.
Yeah.
So poor Mr. R just
such a great player, but.
Happens every time to
everything that could happen to him happened to him.
It was Murphy's Law.
Yeah,
if something bad could happen, it was going to happen. So Mr. R, unfortunately, out at 9th. Larry will advance into top 8.